computer froze there for a sec. I had to restart it. That wasn't fun. So now we're a little late. Let's just check the earnings real quick. For the 25th, we got Tesla, big names, ASML. That's after hours for Tesla. ASML in the morning, ABT in the morning. Abbott Labs, NextEra Energy, AT&T. So some big names here in the morning are going to report. And I don't think we have any, no serious reports coming out of the, like no federal reports today. A lot tomorrow. Okay, cool. So, got some earnings this morning, so maybe we'll see some volatility. Switch to Trade-A-Bait. All right. Let's see. So yesterday was a down day. Pretty full-bodied day. Yeah. Pretty serious rejection there at 12,000. Let's see. Oh, that's the 1 minute. Okay, we got 20 seconds until the open. We're at 700. Creating some pinners on the bottom side. Might have a sucker's rally here. Okay, let's just get short. Keep it under 10s. Kind of a chase entry. I'll add to it a little bit. So far it looks bullish, if anything, though. Put my other stop at 12. I'm actually going to get out. Alright, I'll get back in. Got in at 97s now, which is roughly the same price I initially got in. It is a chase trade, so just have to be careful. 87s. Let's see if we can get out of one there. Okay, nice. That's a perfect 85 touch, so might be worth it to flip. Yeah, let's try a flip. Let's have an in the money stop. Alright. Looks like we're short under 95s. This is a good spot to be here. Man, I really gotta fix my scrolling. It's too strong. So we're already in our second trade. Gotta be really careful here. Don't want to overtrade. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of it. Overtrading a bit already, I think. Should wait for this to pick a direction. In the meantime, I'll fix my scrolling. Alright, that should help. Okay, that helped a lot. Alright. So we're back at 85s again. 87s. How low did we go? Okay, we're back at 85s. Just gonna try buying one here. And I'll have my stop under 80s. Just got stopped out. So yeah, direction seems downward. So we'll wait for a pullback to the upside before getting in. If we would have been able to hold for at least 5 minutes on that short, that would have been great. Oh, I'm also supposed to be trading one contract at a time. I totally forgot. Jeez. Need to have a checklist. Pre-market checklist would be nice. Down to 65s. No stop on this thing. Did I just get in 2 on accident again? Some fat finger stuff going on with me today. Got in at a low, so I need to be getting out here with a really tight stop. I'm really letting this run against me. Alright, this previous high of 79, if we get over it, we're out. Keep it at 1 contract since that's the rule. Getting it at the low with a short. It's very low, low quality trade for sure. Stopped out again. Like, yeah, up here is where I should be getting short. This is like what would be considered a pullback. Let's try under 85s. It's the top of the range bars. RSI hasn't peaked, but range bar area high. And from 78s, we'll get out over 90s. Five-minute RSI is pretty oversold. Still kind of scrolls quite a bit. Yeah, what the heck? Why does that scroll so much? I think that was already 5 trades. 10 trades. So once again, within the first 5 minutes, I've used up all my trades. It's Wednesday. We have 2 more days to show some kind of discipline in my trading. So far, there's been none. And once again, I'm getting out at a high, it would seem. 95s. So I think what I should do tomorrow is wait 5 minutes off the open before putting on a single trade. I used to wait 30 minutes, and then I decided I would start playing the open, but I mean, this is like 8 days in a row or 9 days in a row where I'm just having losing days, so kind of a double top on the range bars. We just closed our first 5-minute bar of the day. Pin her down to 50s, 650s. Is 650s a level? Kind of a level from the 23rd. So yeah, it's a good spot for a bounce. Yeah, they should have been anticipating this level. Could see 725s. So we're down, what, $100 today? 116. Another losing day. I really don't like how much this scrolls. Jeez. What's going on with my scroll wheel? High volume not at 710. Back down to 85s. This would be a good bounce spot. If we're going to go over 700, this would be the place to bounce. But we will see. I will get long here. I'm going to take one trade with one contract for 10 points. Just make it real simple. Make it real simple. 10-point trade. And are we going to get hit? Okay, 10 points. Easy peasy. 20 bucks. Okay, that was 705s or so. So I'll keep putting on one contract trades until I have a loser. Still looks pretty bullish. One more minute until the 5-minute bar is closed. First 15-minute bar looks like it's going to be... Looks like it'll be a pin. So far kind of a slow open. Kind of curious how those earnings reported. What was that, 96s? I want to try another long here. We'll get out at 92s. And we'll put our take profit at 12s. Kind of a chase trade, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm just going to get out of this guy. It's just not the best entry for a long. I do want to see continuation for sure. But it's already come down right to my stop, so. Stopped out. Gave that 20 back, plus fees. Yeah, if anything, that should have been a short entry. And down here should have been the long entries. Really got to pound it into my head to not get into longs on the top side of the range bar volley bands. And same thing with shorts on the bottom side. And that's all I've been really doing. I guess I had a short here and ended up getting out at the top. But the entries really should be like at the volley bands. What we need is an indicator of when to play counter trend and try and call tops and bottoms, and when to play with the trend. For instance, here we would want an indicator that we should be following the trend. And here we would want an indicator that we should be counter trending. So once again, I got out pretty much at the bottom to the tick. And now it would have hit our take profit. The entry was 02s. Should be good for a short entry up here, but again, we don't have the... I'm going to go ahead and get short. Because we had a down range bar. And we got the RSI nice and high. So I'll have a stop 10 points over this at 35. So we kind of give it a little bit of a wider stop. Basically 20 points. And the target being the lower volley band. So 90s. I'm going to make it 96. Boring, more Okay, looks like it's coming to our take profit, which is cool. Or not. Let's see if we get a push down from 10s. How far did we go down to 2s? Okay. Down to 1s, down to O's. Sweet. Looks like we might be hitting our take profit. Just put a take profit, a stop loss here. There we go. Okay, that was nice. 37. So that was a good trade. We had our RSI confirmation, right? RSI peaked, down bar. We got in after that down bar. And we put our target around the lower Bolly band. We didn't put it right at the lower Bolly band though, so left about 6 points on the table. Could have moved it down. Now we've got the same thing on the bottom side here. We did it right at 85s. So I do want to try getting long here actually. And the target would be upper Bolly band this time. I'm just going to get out of that. Just looks like a rejection. So that was more of a pullback than anything. Under the RSI again. Let's try another buy. Very nice. Probably should have been holding it to the upper RSI, or the upper Bolly band. Getting out pretty early, less than 10 points. So yeah, should have held it there. It's not really trending up or down yet, is it? Pretty sideways day. Was that O's? Yeah, right to O's. Great psych level there. Okay, I'm going to get long because we're seeing a little bit of divergence here on the range bars. Hold this over 72, I guess, as a 10-point stop. Target of 92s. Just a quick scalp. Alright, cool. Quick 10-point scalp for 20 bucks. Well, 18 bucks. Worked out. Also should have flipped there with a stop over O's, since O's is shown to be a big level. $85's now showing resistance. I'm gonna go ahead and take a short under 85s. Really tight trade here. Stopped out. Probably just a, I mean, it was a good chase trade, right? It's a 5-point stop on a chase trade is what I should be doing. Came up to 95s and barely touched. Kind of looks like a rounded bottom. Higher lows. Let's try a short under zeros. It held before. Might hold again. Let's see. 5 points in the money. Looks like it wants to push up. Okay. This is what we want to see. See some continuation here. Lower Bolly bands at 80. So that'll be our target. Coming down to 85s. From 95s down to 85s. Just gonna put a stop at 91s. Stopped out, but in the money. Yeah, I probably should have just been more patient. We'll probably see continuation here. It was a pretty good entry, to be honest. Can trade 86 short with a 95 stop. I would say 92 stop. We really want to see continuation down to the lower Bolly band, which would be 75. I'm just going to take a small winner there. Probably going to see a lot of continuation back down to the 50s. I think we're making a good part of it back just by doing the one trade rule. Did have a losing trade in there though. This might be a bounce down from 85s. Showed some resistance there at 85, so stop at 88. That'd be good. No, it would not. 8-point stop. I think that should be it. Should stop for the day there. 60 down, unfortunately. I'm also paying attention a lot to the P&L, which is not good. Came up to 99 on the dot. Pretty flat morning so far. Probably would have been worth another short there under 85s. Let's see if we can get back up there. I'm just going to take a short here over under 85s. Total chase trade, once again. Low probability of success. Especially with no real volume. Stopped out twice for the same, basically the same trade. 2 chase trades in a row. And after telling myself I'm done for the day. 77 down. A bounce off 88s. Basically the top once again. I'm going to try one more time like a silly man. This time under 88s. It's just slow. There's no real direction yet. So I really got to be concentrating on holding this for quite a bit. Alright, cool. We're seeing some continuation. Stopped out for break even. Quick bounce off 71 there. I was going to say I should get in short. Kind of a pin there at 86s. Looking for 70s at least. No dice. Break even stop. What's the point of a break even stop though, you know? Get out for at least a little bit. Or if I had the patience, I would be in the money still. Okay, 81s. Cool, cool, cool. was going to say we can get short again, but should have taken it over 80s. That would have been a good 10 points right there. So yeah, trending down, possibly for the whole day. That first 50-minute was big red with the pinner down to 650, and now we're filling in the 650 area. 5-minute RSI is oversold, 15 minutes really oversold, hourly is oversold. Everything's pretty oversold. Daily is the only thing that's kind of just reverting to the mean. Down to 63s. Yeah, see if I had the patience to hold on to this. Would have made back about half a day or so. Had my target, yeah, at 70s. Didn't even wait for that. A little too anxious, I guess. Chase trade under 50s. Four-point stop. Super duper tight. These chase trades, man, they're not very profitable. You should just stop doing them. Alright, I need to sit here and not trade to just get some screen time. For these last 6 minutes, I need to practice sitting here and just getting screen time. So yeah, once again, breaking the rule of the 5 trade limit. Initially broke the contract rule, the sizing rule. So yeah, I think tomorrow I should front load the screen time. That is, I'm going to start with something easy, so I'm going to do 5 minutes of screen time before putting on my first trade. Actually, let's make it 10. 10 minutes of screen time before putting on the first trade. And that has to be 10 minutes from the open. Let's see how that changes my perception. So here's 8:30. 10 minutes would have been about here. Yeah, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades in that first 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is a good idea to wait. So, okay. Tomorrow, front loading the screen time. Just to get that practice in before actually putting on any trades. And it'll help me get a little bit more context for the price flow and the price action. Volume, not terribly high today. 3,000. 3,000 peak, and that was 13 minutes in. The highest volume time wasn't even off the open. It was 10 minutes in. We had a little rally up there to 62s. I wonder if it would be worth it to have like trades with really, really tight stops, like 2 or 3 points. Because then even if I get a 10-point trade, that's like 3 times a typical loser with that strategy. You just have to be extremely accurate. But you also get a lot more chances too, because losing $3 or $4, you can do that quite a bit before actually hitting a day stop. So we had shorts on earlier from 80s and 90s, and that was less than 5 minutes ago, I think. Less than 10 minutes ago. From 80 to now would have been about 50 points. So that would have been what? I think that would have been $100. Yeah, so for this price action, it definitely would help. Let's see where we are on the E-mini. Let's see, let's see where gold is at. I'm actually curious. Gold is doing great. Wow. Wow, look at this continuation in the downside. Oh, 9 a.m. Either earnings or a report. Okay. What came out? Let's see. I don't think it was a report. Let me just check the. Yeah, no report. Must have been earnings. Earnings calendar would be nice, but that showed me like up to the minute release earnings. I just don't have that. Alright, let's go ahead and export these trades. Down 83. What I desperately need is just to lock in some kind of up day, or some kind of green day, you know. That's really the goal at this point, is to just have a green day at any cost. At no point today did I have a green day. Man, I really want to figure out why my scrolling is so freaking ridiculous. Scrolling speed. I guess that's a little better. Okay. Alright, downloaded the data. Let me get this screenshot. And let's switch over to the Trade to Grow. Oof. Down pretty bad on the account. Luckily, not a huge down day. So today, let's see, broke the 5-trade rule. Tomorrow, let's see, going forward, front loading the screen time. That is, I'll watch screens, I'll watch price action for 10 minutes before putting on the next trade, or the first trade, I should say. How much did Apple make from earnings? I want to see. I was going to say I wanted to look at the. I want to try to get a target for the dump on the E-minis. E-minis. I'm just looking at another screen here for a second. E-mini. What is the E-mini ticker? Broke the 5-trade rule. Going forward, front loading the screen time. That is, I'll watch price action for 10 minutes before putting on the trade. Also need to stop trying chase trades since they seem unprofitable over the long term. Need to create some correlation with an indicator with another indicator. Another indicator besides RSI that can confirm whether the trade should be for a continuation or reversal. There's no silver bullet, but I should still have a little bit more confluence or a little bit more correlation with some other tool to tell me which direction to take the trade in. I only had one decent trade today. This one. The only real trade today that was held to a decent target. Well, I would say to almost the proper target. The longest trade was 1 minute and 50 seconds. Yeah. Need to create some correlation with another indicator besides RSI that can confirm whether the trade should be for continuation or reversal. What was I going to write? What else? So yeah, I'm going to front load the screen time. That's going to help me with any kind of reactive trade entries, because that seems to be a problem right now. And oh yeah, also had my trades been, had I allowed my trades to play out, this would have likely been a green day. So yeah, I also had some trades, chase trades mainly, that were, which I already mentioned, which were getting stopped out pretty quickly. Also, had I allowed my trades to play out, this would have likely been a green day, since, what was it, an 80 short? Let me get a screenshot of the chart real quick. I was gonna paste this chart in here. Okay, also had I allowed my trades to play out, this would have likely been a green day, since a 10-minute hold on solid entries today would have brought in 100 plus points. Well, not points, but dollars. I would say 50 points. Should also experiment with incredibly accurate entries, meaning very tight stops. Something like a 3-point stop. Alright, I'm going to share this day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And we will front load the screen time tomorrow so that we watch for 10 minutes and try to get settled mentally, so that there's no desperation, no revenge trading, nothing like that. That seems to be the propensity recently, is to, I don't know, act like I have something to prove. And it's probably because I've had so many red days, I'm just like kind of, feeling a little bit desperate. But that's, what is that, 8? Yeah, 8 red days in a row. It's terrible. Definitely had 8 green days in a row, but I don't think I've ever had 8 red days in a row. So that's pretty nuts. So yeah, I'll share the day in the description of this video. We do have a lot of reports coming out tomorrow, which will be pretty cool. I will catch you guys then. If you have any comments or questions, concerns, like the channel, subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions. I can teach you how to lose money too. I'm just kidding. But I can get you a Trader Grow